Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Manifold AI Learning. And to start with, what if I've told you that the single most in-demand skill of 2025 could skyrocket your career and the most people are completely missing it? But guys, you're here because you know that the MLOps is the future. But let's be honest, okay? It's very much overwhelming, so much of tools, so much of complexity, and the question is, where do you even start? Correct? So, in the next 10 minutes, I will give you a clear step-by-step roadmap that will take you from the absolute beginner to the industry expert in MLOps. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly as what to do to land into a high-paying MLOps job. So guys, please do stay with me till the end because I'll also reveal a secret hack to fast-track your MLOps journey, that is 10x faster. Okay, to start with, the first question which arises in our mind is, why MLOps is the future? Yes, why MLOps is the future? I want you to imagine a world where AI is running everything. Self-driving cars, medical diagnostics, and even the financial trading. But here's the problem. Without MLOps, all these AI systems just fail in the real world. So guys, companies are very much desperate for the MLOps engineers and they are willing to pay top dollar for that. So I told you this MLOps is the future. The question is, why MLOps is exploding in 2025? You see, the companies like Google, Netflix and Tesla need more of MLOps engineers. Actually, these ML models fail without the proper deployment and monitoring. So, MLOps engineers make 2x more than the regular data scientists. And guys, if you master this MLOps, you don't just become another engineer, but you become indispensable. That's the reason it is booming in 2025. You got it? Now, the important step, that is the learning roadmap. So I'm here to give you the ultimate MLOps learning roadmap here. For that, let's just break down the exact roadmap you need to follow. For this, I want you to think of this as your personal MLOps GPS. That is, guiding you from the absolute beginner to the industry level pro. Okay, so let's go. Let's start a journey here. So the phase 1 in our journey, that is the foundation week. What is it? A foundation week which falls in between the week 1 to week 4. First is Python and Bash scripting, which is for automating the ML workflows. Fine. Next comes Linux and cloud basics. That is basically AWS, GCP and Azure. And next comes Git and GitHub. That is for the version control mastery. Believe me guys, most people actually skip this foundation step. And I don't want you to be the most people, okay? This is your foundation and you should be proper in that. Fine? Moving ahead, there comes the phase 2. That is containerization and CI/CD. That is between the week 5 and week 8. Here we will be learning about the Docker and Kubernetes. That is deploying the ML models like a pro. And then comes CI/CD with the GitHub actions, that is for automating the ML pipelines. Guys, here in this phase 2, please think of this phase as making your ML models bulletproof for production. Okay? So this was all about the phase 2. Next comes the phase 3, that is feature store and model monitoring, which falls between week 9 and week 12. So here we will be learning about the feature engineering with AWS SageMaker. And then comes the model monitoring, that is to detect the data drift and model drift. And then comes logging and alerting with the CloudWatch. So here this phase 3 is your models are only as good as the data they see. Okay, so this phase ensures that they don't break. Understood? Let me repeat here. Here in this phase 3, your models are only as good as the data they see. But this phase ensures that they just doesn't break. Understood? Now, coming to phase 4, that is end-to-end MLOps project, that is between week 13 and 16. Here we will build a full ML pipeline, that is data ingestion, training, deployment, and as well as monitoring. Next comes the deploy. Yes, deploying on AWS, GCP, and Azure. Fine. Next comes the step which is all you're excited about, that is showcasing your project on GitHub. That is, recruiters just love this, guys. So this step is very much important, that is showcasing your project live on GitHub. Okay, so by now you will be in the top 10% of MLOps engineers globally. That too, just by finishing the 3 phases in your training. Understood? I hope I'm clear with the thoughts here. Next comes the main question, another main question I could say, that is the common mistakes and how do you avoid it? Yes, but in your learning journey, you always come across many mistakes. And we should always learn from that. So let me first give you what are the common mistakes you do and how you could avoid them. Fine? So now let me save you a month of frustration by revealing the top 3 mistakes that stops people from mastering the MLOps. The major mistake which always do, which I call it as mistake 1, that is top 1 mistake, that is chasing too many tools. Yes, chasing too many tools, and you don't need 50 tools. I want you to just focus on the 5 core ones. Okay, you should not chase on as many things which come across your path, but you should always focus on the 5 core ones. Understood? And next comes the mistake 2, that is learning without practice. Yes, learning without practice. Actually, 90% of learning happens when you implement the real projects. So you should always do your learning along with the proper practice. You should not do this mistake, that is learning without practice. Okay, now comes the another mistake, that is the 3rd mistake. Next comes the mistake 3, that is not showcasing the skills online, which is pretty much important these days. See, a resume is not at all enough. Your GitHub is your digital resume, which matters a lot. Okay, so guys, if you avoid these mistakes, you will be way ahead of 99% of people trying to learn MLOps. I promised you a secret hack that can shortcut your learning curve by 10x. So guys, here it is. That is to contribute to open source MLOps project. Yes, you heard me right. Top companies don't care about your certificates. Yes, they actually don't care about your certificates. They care about what you have built. If you contribute to real world MLOps project, recruiters will start reaching out to you. So what would be the action step here? That is, go to GitHub, search for the MLOps project, and then start contributing to it. And then join the MLOps communities on Slack and Discord. So guys, please do trust me on this, okay? Trust me, this is the fastest way to break into MLOps. Okay? So guys, now that you have the roadmap, but the question is, are you ready to take any action? But guys, if you're serious about learning the MLOps, please do drop me as I'm ready in the comments. Okay? And after that, you know the drill. That is to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my next hands-on tutorial. And please do check out our free courses on introducing the MLOps. And if you don't want to waste your time, please do join our ultimate beginner course that will help you to get started on MLOps. So guys, I'll see you in the next video where we take this roadmap and start building the real world MLOps project. Until then, keep learning, keep growing. See ya!